Hello, VG247's Dave Cook here, playing some more Dark Souls 2. This area is called the Gutter, and it's basically Dark Souls 2's equivalent of Blighttown from the first Dark Souls. So that means lots of poison, lots of lethal drops, loads of sneaky tricks, and lots of wooden platforms that are quite unstable. There's a lot of lethal drops here, very, very sneaky floors that will collapse and send you to a quick death if you're not careful. So you got to be very, very slow and methodical about how you move in this zone. One thing I should point out as well, you'll see these flaming torches here. You can see that you can light your stick and you can walk around with it. Now, these things aren't lit when you come into this area, so you need to go to the bonfire over there in the distance, light it, and ignite these things as you go. They stay lit, for the rest of the game. Once they're lit, that's it. So you really need them to see where you're going in this level because it's very disorientating. I wouldn't say it's as hard as Blighttown, but it's it's not without its perils, like these statues here. Now, if you walk past one of these things, it'll spit acid at you, and depending on your poison stat, you can be you can get diseased with poison very, very quickly. And at this point in the game, there's not a lot of healing items to go around that will cure you of poison, so you got to be very careful. Make sure you've got a lot of Estus flasks as well, just in case you need to top up. So you can destroy these things pretty quickly. It'll do it. You can even hit them through the walls like that, so you got to be careful. Another bit about this level, sorry, this area, I guess, is there's a lot of leaps of faith. So it's quite clear I'm meant to go down this way, but if you look down there, there's some statues that will, hit me with acid as soon as I go down. So take a run and jump or something. Yeah, you'll dodge them, no problem. There you go. I died here recording a test of this video before, so I'm gonna get my soul back. Oh, these guys. One heavy hit will take them down. And then you've got these like traditional kind of zombie type dudes that always lurk around the Blighttown style areas in these games. They're really easy to defeat. You will get invaded in this part of the world as well. There's an invasion event, like a phantom will come in and try and take you down. It's pretty simple, to be honest. It's actually very similar to the Executioner in Demon's Souls. I believe her name was like Matilda or Milda or something, I can't remember. She was a Scottish woman who was in the Boletaria Palace. She had a big executioner's axe and she would take you down pretty quickly. Lots of stamina there. So she is kind of like her again, I guess like a new version of her. She rolls in and you can confuse her pretty easily with these thin walkways and stuff, She's easily manipulated and the AI gets kind of stuck. One thing here as well, you'll notice there's a treasure chest there. Never in this area run in and just like open these things because, as you can see, there's a statue. That thing will, while you're standing here opening up the chest, you will be poisoned like so quickly. So let's keep going. Alright, so this area is a bit of a... it's confusing. Again, it's not hard. You probably die a lot by falling off the edges, but it's confusing. So you want to go down here. I'm actually taking the quick route to the next fog gate just to show you. So you want to go down here, and if memory serves, it's quite a complex area. This, so you want to be careful. I think it's this way. Yeah, it is this way. So these things are sus. There you go. They're spitting. And I'm level 103 right now. I'll even show you guys just to confirm it. There we go, 103, and I'm still getting poisoned that quickly. My poison stat's quite good as well. So yeah, you want to climb up here. In fact, this area is quite good for ranged, given if you can see enemies at a distance. I guess it's kind of dark, but if you have like a strong bow stat or a crossbow or something, you can probably take people out from far away. Good place to find torches as well. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in Dark Souls 2 you have obviously that torch, but how it works is you'll see in the middle of the HUD there, I've got basically 1 hour of fuel, I suppose. That's as soon as you light the torch, that timer counts down, which is kind of dangerous if you don't have a lot of time left and you're in a really dark area where there's lots of enemies and pitfalls. You don't want that to run out. So I've been stockpiling. A lot of the enemies in this area will drop those. So it's a good place to grind. There's a bridge here. You want to go right across this, but most of the rope bridges in this area, there's an ambush like halfway, so it's kind of dark, but you'll see what I mean in a second. Some dude will start running. You want to basically get as far as, you alert him, now he's coming after me. Oh no. Just run back, run back the way you came to solid ground, and he'll follow you all the way. He's pretty tough for a little guy, see? He dents all of your stamina. One heavy attack should. Just like that. It's these dog things that are a bit more punishing. Never attack these guys from the side. Their side attack is actually, it's blockable, but it zaps right through your shield. Like, you'll still take a lot of chip damage, I guess. Take him on from the front, I guess. He's much easier to contend with this. I noticed that the AI for these things get quite confused easily as well. Like, they will fall off edges quite a lot. I'm taking a lot of damage here, but I'm just going to speed running this just to show you guys. I only have so long. So from here, if memory serves, yes, this way. This is a confusing area. You got to be very careful. It took me a while to light all these torches as well, and sort of to know where all these hidden, totems are. Oh, some dudes here. Watch out, you got to be very careful. Yeah, so basically I'm jumping down here. I mean, that's a very hard thing to see, right? I mean, you would have just assumed there was a big drop down there. But, no, you actually have to go this way if you want to get to the next fog gate. Yeah, I think I should get a longer weapon as well. Like, my range isn't so good at the moment. A little life gem there. Yeah, these things are actually alright. I mean, oh no, see, that's a side attack. You don't want to be attacking these guys from an angle. I made a complete error there. More of these statues, and don't be fooled. Like these will always spit at you. There's none that are kind of passive. Like, they will always spit acid at you. So in here, you've got to be very careful in this room because there's statues and everything, and lots of pitfalls. You see the oh god, you see the ladder there. I believe it's this one. I might be wrong, but I'm being poisoned now as well. Yeah, it's this one. There is a ladder here that's like, it's kind of half a ladder. It's kind of cut off at the bottom, and if you go down, if you're one of these guys who slides down ladders, you'll slide down to your death. You got to be very careful. It's very sneaky. I believe it's that one, so I'm not going to take it. I'm going to go slowly. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. And then these guys kind of act like they're kind of. These guys will attack you. Some of them just act like they're kind of sick and they're just kind of rolling around on the floor. Never trust them, Oh, I didn't want to do that. Let's just have a quick nosy. Poison throwing now. They're quite good actually. Never use them against shielded enemies though. They'll block them every time. This is actually not a bad little place if you want to get some quick little top up of souls. Make sure you've got like the extra soul ring equipped. I forget its name off the top. Now, the way you need to go is through these pots, but these pots have corrosive, like, acid inside them. Now, this isn't a poison thing. It'll actually break one bit of your armour. Yeah, and that sounds really cruel, and it is. I just thought these were regular pots that you could just smash, like usual, but no, you have to, use something like this, or... There you go. Never just straight up melee them. Like, you'll want a piece of your equipment will become, like, instantly broken. And you don't want that at all, because repairing stuff's quite easy in this. If you have repair powder, that's fine. And you can go to the Majula blacksmith, he'll fix things up for you. Now, there's also a vendor in Majula that sells this, the Silver Cat Ring. This reduces damage from falling. You want to equip that when you're jumping down bits like this, just in case. You never know what's around the next corner. I know what's around the next corner, but for argument's sake, let's just do it. And you buy that ring from The vendor, yeah, the vendor from... I think it's on the right-hand side of the well that leads down to the saint's grave, the saint's tomb. And I think it's the same... It's a cat. There's a little cat inside the room. She's hard to miss. Easy to miss, rather. I think it's Alvina from the original Dark Souls. You know, the cat. You can join her covenant. I'm sure it's the same cat, but... anyway, she sells you that ring, and it means you can drop down heights without getting... It's quite... Now, this place is horrible. This is Pain City. If you thought, like, Blight Town was bad, this gets worse. It's quite a small area. You know, the fog gate is only over that horizon, but if you can see, like, the sea of statues that are there, you try running through that, you're gonna die. You won't make it to the other side. And those black dots are basically like, I guess they're like pools of like slime. I don't know, but if you get near them, these sort of claw crabbed kind of creatures will leap out and instantly kill you. So you got to be very careful what you're doing. I'm gonna hit the bonfire. I'm gonna die here. I know I will. But I'm sacrificing myself for the good of this video. So let's just have a look. So that area, the gutter, which is basically like Blight Town, is quite sharp. I would have thought it would be, you know, the kind of poisonous area is always are always like a main event in these games, but not so much in Dark Souls 2. I guess they didn't want another place that was just like Blight Town, I suppose. So this is the real poison area. I mean, this is just... See, this is quite... This isn't so bad so far. You know, this is alright, quite manageable. And I guarantee definitely take out every single one of these statues, because sometimes it's hard to tell which angle they're facing at. You know, you might think, oh, that's not even looking right at me, it's not going to hurt me. Some of them are very sneaky, like they face different directions, so you never know. See, like that one there's spitting right at me right now. So you know you gotta be quite clever about how you work out the angles, and it's a tricky thing to figure out. And I'm poisoned again. See, that's the thing. Right, so these black puddles, right? This is when it gets really tough now. So what you want to do is sort of walk over to one of these puddles, and if something starts to jump out, just run away instantly. There you go, like that. Don't even you know, tempt fate. Just run past it and run away straight away. And these guys are actually quite easy. You get one attack, pretty much. So your stamina's up, and yeah, the poison can actually hurt them as well. But I wouldn't bank on that strategy at all. So there you go, not so much, you know, it's not so bad souls wise. I mean, I guess one valid tactic is to hit the bonfire, make all these guys respawn, kill them 10 times each to make them extinct so they never come back, and then, yeah, this should make this bit a little bit more manageable. You can run right through it. I wouldn't recommend it again because they can kill you in one hit if you get too close to these puddles. You got to be very careful what you do. Let's see if we can get to the boss at least. I've not been able to finish this boss yet. And funnily enough, it's not because it's a poison sort of based enemy, it's more because of fire. The whole arena is on fire. Well, pretty much the whole arena. So if your fire resistance is not good, you will die very quickly. Oh no, I need to top up. Oh god, see, poison in this is it's annoying, but it's not. It's manageable enough, I guess. I might even try and run this. Let's do that for a laugh. Let's see if I can get through this way. Being so methodical. I mean, I'm doing this, you know, at the sacrifice of all my souls, just for your amusement. Oh yeah, these guys, I forgot about these guys. Oops. Alright, so these guys are actually not so bad. Get right past them if you're quick enough. Come on, you big beast, get out of the way. See, this is a big mistake. Big mistake. Yeah, there we go. For your viewing pleasure, might I add.